Hello and welcome to the TruGolf Academy. You've joined me, Jon Watts, at Drayton Park Golf Club. I'm out on the 16th tee on a beautiful December afternoon, and I just wanted to go through a video talking about the wrist set in your backswing. I've got a great exercise for you to check your position, something you could simply do at home, in the living room or in the garden to check you're in the right position. So the wrists do two things. They cock up, okay? So they cock up and they cock down, and they can hinge right and hinge left. What we're looking for and what we're going to be talking about today is the wrist cock, which is sometimes referred to as the wrist set in your backswing. So when the left arm is parallel to the ground, what we're looking for is around a 90-degree angle between the lead arm, my left arm, and that club shaft. So my wrist is fully cocked up. Now, to check that we can do that, the best thing to do is to get into your setup position and simply then just try and cock those wrists upwards. So we're looking for this angle, okay? That's the movement. Now, what we do to make a backswing position, if I just get from a downline position here, I'll just move that ball over just a fraction, so I'm truer downline, is we're looking for that angle. So the club shaft is now parallel to the ground and my wrists have cocked upwards, and now I'm just trying to turn my shoulders so my lead shoulder, my left shoulder, works underneath my chin, and that's our ideal position that we're in here. Now what I've got in the end of the grip is just a thin tall stick. You could just simply use a T-peg. Get yourself the right distance away from the golf ball, okay, that you would be for a normal mid-iron. Then what I want you to do is cock your wrists up so the club is parallel to the ground, and then I want you to turn your shoulders away from the target. And what we should get is the end of the grip here pointing somewhere between the ball to target line that you'll see on the screen now and our feet line, okay? So anywhere from there to there is absolutely fine. We wouldn't want the club shaft pointing out this way. We'd get the club more trapped behind us in a very flat laid off position, and we definitely wouldn't want it too steep. That rings true for the backswing and the downswing. So actually we want a mirror image. So that's halfway back, and actually we'd want a pretty similar position at halfway down. So you could easily use this marker, this visual aid, for backswing and for downswing. So as I said, what I'm going to ask you to do is get in your golf posture. Cock your wrists so the club is parallel to the ground, so cock your wrists up and then turn your shoulders. That's the backswing we're really looking for. That's perfectly on plane for me to complete my shoulder turn to the top of the backswing. Once you've got that feeling, I'd go ahead and actually just try and put it into one movement. So our wrists are cocking as we're turning here, and again we can get that visual of where this is pointing, okay? So it could be a T-peg or a tour stick. Again, one more. Absolutely spot on there. I would, if I push this a little lower, I can go ahead and actually hit some shots trying to do that also. You'll see this from face on and down line. So I'm just going to do one more rehearsal. And I want to try and get that same feeling and complete my turn. That felt really, really solid on the backswing. So I'm just getting that wrist cock upwards as I make that shoulder turn. It's a great visual checkpoint, something I definitely recommend you doing. Let me do one more. As I said, you'll be seeing this from face on and down line. Let me just try one more for us. Cock my wrists up, turn. I'm going to go ahead and hit it from here now. Perfect. I hope that video helps. I know those exercises will. If this is something you struggle with in your backswing, get it on video, look at that plane. It's a great visual aid if you put a T-peg in the end of the grip or just a thin tour stick like I've done here. See if that's an issue for you. If it is, these exercises are really going to help you get into that right position halfway back. Let us know how you get on with those. Do post some comments and questions below. Any videos you'd like to see in the future, put some comments below and we'll get to those. And do check out the channel every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 5:30 for new content. Thanks guys, we'll see you next time.